Hey y'all, it's your girl Maria, the spiritual homegirl, and I was over here kicking it by the water, and I realized, oh my god, I prepped some stuff on Saturday the 7th of September to prep for this Friday's full moon in Pisces. So I was like, you know what, let me give y'all the game real quick before this moon comes. So everything I got was on the iPhone app store. This is the full moon app. It's very astrology centered. It shows the visibility of the moon, but it also shows the sign, the date, when the time is going to transition, as well as the personality traits in the next sign that's coming up. Now also you can look at the calendar here, and it shows you every phase of the moon, and it gives you milestones for like the first, the new, the full, and the last. Also, you can go forwards and backwards with this particular app. So in this case, I went to Friday, and that was basically 6 days ahead. It gave me the military time, transition time, which is 9:35, and it will be in Pisces. Then after that, I went a little further and just wanted to see what the phase would be on September 21st. It'll be a waning gibbous in the sign it was in. Then I said I wanted to see the next new moon coming up, and that's in Libra. But it gives you the sign in terms of when it transitions, as well as when it will be in its next phase, which I think is interesting because they're not exclusive. And as you can see, I went forward. I went to October. That'll be a waxing crescent in Capricorn all day. Then I want to check the next full moon. So this is just me playing around. As you can see, again, that was a double example of the phase transition time and the sign transition time, which I think is dope, actually. And this is another full moon example. And that was the day I recorded this. So, moving along, this is going to be a more astronomy center app, and it's called Moon Phase. I actually like Moon Phase. Moon Phase shows the visibility percentage of the moon like full moon app, but it also gives you a lot more. It gives you weather. If you're trying to watch the moon, it tells you, hey, it's going to be a mostly cloudy sky. You can choose a custom location of wherever you are, so you can make sure you get accurate information. It gives you the moon set, the moonrise, the sunset, the sunrise. You can get notifications when there's a super moon, solstice, equinox, because super moons are like super hyped up these days. But this calendar is really interesting because it allows you to go 1 year behind. At least for me, that's as far as I tested it. 1 year behind, which is September 2018, and then I was able to go to September 2020. Now, the thing about this is, since it is an app that is updated real time with weather, it only goes up maybe a week or so in terms of the cloudiness of the moon. I also noticed that, or visibility of the moon. Like you see here, it says more information will come at midnight. So I guess the updates come at midnight. Now the cool thing is it does show you the next cycle of the moon distance, the moon age, and the altitude. But if you look at the zodiacs, it only says what sign it's in. It doesn't give you a transition, but you will be able to tell if it's in transition because you'll see two signs like you just saw with Pisces and Aries. Now it gives you the next cycle, like I said, and if you're also trying to flex on the photography tip, it will give you when to take pictures in the morning and the evening for the golden hour and the blue hour. So I think that was kind of dope. And then this next app coming up is kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It's strange. I don't know if I'm using it wrong, but I do know that it's called Moon App, and it only allows you to go one at a time, and it shows you the image of what that moon would look like. And it's really cool to share the image and things like that, but I don't really know what else I can do to it. You can share or donate. That's pretty much it. But what's kind of funny to me is that sometimes I'll be sitting here chilling, and then they'll send a random notification that says something like, I know what you did last summer. So I was like, okay, that's a little strange. Okay, that's cool. So as you can see, again, you can share on different social media apps and platforms, and then you can donate if you like to. So basically, honestly, my favorite app, it's really hard to just pick just one. My favorite that I use mostly is I use Full Moon for astrology, and I use the Moon Phase for astronomy. And I think it's very important that you have varieties when it comes to your app so you can get different perspectives, as I don't think that there's one thing that could just cover something 100%. So that's just a quick overview of my favorite moon apps. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. Virgo season Sharp Letter is coming up sooner than later. It's coming up actually this upcoming Monday, which will be the 16th of September. Don't forget to listen to the Spiritual Homegirl podcast. It's on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. You feel me? Share it if you actually enjoyed it and got something out of it. And I'm also on social media at Spiritual Homegirl. So y'all have a good day. Peace.